Do you know what's wrong with people? They generalize. Welcome to the Shave&Butcher shop. Bit of a shave today with the wick, Kismet blades in that one. I bet you're wondering if I went back to those shops in London. And you may never know. This is one I've had for years from one of them. This is D.R. Harris's Arlington shaving stick. It's a very, very nice little shaving stick. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Using, I've got to put on the soap first, but then I'll use the boar brush with the copper handle from Zenith. Yeah, London was as usual. Loud, expensive, and ever so charming. You know, when you have a shaving stick like this, it helps to have a few days worth of growth on the face to make sure it sticks. This will be fine. This will be fine, I think. Okay, bit of brush work. I can't remember. What did I? Yeah, we didn't talk about anything. I was on a trip before, right? We talked about that. And then I was coming home by rail, and then I was off to London. And the bloody train, you know, the trains in Sweden these days, it was better in the old days. Mommy, the man is talking about the good old days again. No, most things were more shit before, but the trains possibly were just a little bit more regular, or we forgot how irregular they were. So yeah, stopped in the middle of not nowhere in the town, and oh sorry, there's something wrong with the signals. You know, you have green and red light because sometimes it's just one track and there are trains coming from both sides. So if the lights are wonky, you don't want to take any chances. You know, thinking we'll go and go 100 kilometers per hour, and then boom, there's another train from the other direction at the same speed. That's what could happen. So you don't want that. So we stood there for a while, and they said, yeah, we have no prognosis of when this can be fixed. And it's a big error. And I go, Jesus. So I had a flight, and I was lucky because there was a later flight as well, 5 hours later. So I said, and I was just about, with a short delay, it was touch and go if I was going to make the earlier train. And so I asked the train folks, you know, there's no way this delay is going to be more than 4 or 5 hours, right? And they said, well, we really don't know. It's possible. Shit. Could have gone in the morning, I guess, but then I would have missed meetings and it wouldn't have been very good. But miraculously, although it was a major error and they had no clue how to fix it or how long it was going to take, 45 minutes, and we were on our way. So I made the flight. Just barely. Always a bad way to start a trip, but now we're back home. Someone breaking in, I think. And it's Friday. So working from home today, and then off to wallpaper land again. Getting closer though. Yeah, it was a quick and bad lather, but you know, it's slippery. It's all you need. It's all you need. And then next week I'm off traveling again, early Monday morning. I used to travel a lot, and then now I travel almost nothing, and then 2 weeks in a row. So it feels good, you know, it feels exciting. Voila. Upstairs done. Yeah. Rubbish lather, I really rushed it. That was a piece, that was a hair, wasn't it? A bristle from the pig. Yeah, weather was lovely. I forgot my rain jacket. The plan was go home. Fortunately, I had my London bag in the car at the railway station, just in case. But then, of course, I forgot a bunch of stuff that I was going to pick up at home. Didn't have time to. And one was my jacket, sort of raincoat, if you will. Never go to London without a raincoat, or anywhere in Britain really. So I was fortunate. It was not warm. It was probably 5-6 degrees in the morning, and I had a bit of a walk. I was fine, and no rain. So it was good. So good meetings. And met up with a friend of mine that I meet, old friend of mine. So that was great. Got to go to his place. Is that my dog? No. Someone else's dog. Met his family, and yeah, it was good. Went out to get some food, Korean, really, really top-notch Korean. This needs a new blade. I've said this 3 times now, and I always forget. You know what? I'll change it now. Why not? See if we can do that without butchering ourselves. Yeah, you can, when you change blades in a wek, you can get into trouble. If you're not careful, you can actually cut your damn finger off. They come in these Kismet blades and paper, and so you take this thing and you put your thumb there. This is where you don't want to slip. Take it out. Hold the wheel. Get the new one. Should put on glasses, so that's a new one. And you just insert it in this thing. And you can do this against the countertop of your sink. But there you go. Where were we? We were here. Yeah, the poor lather sort of died there, didn't it? There you go. Yeah, it's gonna be it's one of those shaves, you know, when it's not gonna be all that good. But that's okay. That's okay. Think, look at that, I got myself. I rarely do that because it's not even a very pointy edge. Some shaves are just like that, huh? But at least the blade is better. Big difference. Oh, these blades are so damn smooth. Using no pressure, literally. I call that shaving as close to the skin as possible. It's so great. If you haven't tried a Kismet blade and you have something you can put it in, you really should try. Gotta watch. My hands are not in a good mood today. So then you go slow. That was the blade. It was the blade. It's important to remember, you know, I've shaved with no lather, just water, and it's not super comfortable, but it works. So, technique, edge, itch. So I was about to blame the lather, and that's almost never it. Because if you can shave with water and get a close, comfortable shave, as long as you go slow, look at that, bleeding. Technique. That didn't happen because of lather. What am I doing? And it didn't happen because there was something wrong with the blade. That's just me doing a poor job. Doing a poor job. This is when you need a, what's it called? Styptic pen, something like that. People have, I don't own one because I rarely butcher myself. That's something I could have purchased in London, isn't it? You can try the alum, but not gonna help. Those are pretty deep cuts, actually. Huh. Hurts like hell, at least. Yeah, maybe it helps a bit if I don't talk, if I don't move. I don't know. Je ne sais pas. Je ne sais pas. Aftershave? No, I'll have to think about that. I think I will use this one today from Grooming Cult. Maybe I got those, at least this one. If I don't move too much, maybe it stopped bleeding. Bit of a butcher of a shave. What can you do? Thank you for watching. You have a wonderful day whatever you're up to, and I'll see you soon. Stay sharp.